Hey, did anybody hear LeBron James talk about the Buffalo shooting? Have anybody heard LeBron James come out on his great vacation he's having with his beautiful family, that fine ass Savannah, because she is fine? And somebody informed me that LeBron even went to the prom with a little white girl. You see how them black people do? They live with the white people in the neighborhoods. They let their sons and daughters date these white girls and white people, white girls and boys, and then they come out here and spew pure racism to white people, so they can make the black people look. These rich white black people ain't for the black elite. These rich black people are not for the rich elite. Are not for the poor blacks. They're not for you. If anybody out there is campaigning for Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton, they're not for you, brother. They're not for black people. You cannot let those people call us super predators, and we should be locked up away from society, be called menace to society, and they have our best interest, brother. And y'all go out there and shuck and jive for them. No sir, LeBron James. No sir. No sir. And to the other people, y'all know the name I'm talking about when I say that, out there campaigning for Hillary. But anyway, I want to say, I didn't hear Colin Kaepernick. Like, Colin Kaepernick and LeBron James is the biggest components, the biggest stars when it comes to racist injustice and antagonizing white people. This will be the time. I don't know if I didn't hear nothing from him. I didn't hear some on Twitter, some on Instagram, a post. They be doing some behind the scenes, but they was loud and clear when a racial attack happened. LeBron James came out and said you can't even walk down the street. You can't even jog. You cannot literally jog when Mark Arbery got killed. And guess who met with that family? Guess who met with the family? Guess who say that guy was Trump was a good man? Arbery mother say he was a good guy. He was a genius. It was genuine to go there to the White House. People don't know that Ahmaud Arbery mama went to the White House, but they was spewing bullshit against Trump. And Trump is inciting racism. Well, we just had some white crazy fool, sick motherfucker, going there and killed 10 innocent people. Say he was targeting black people. Nine of the people was black. One was Hispanic. And if you ever seen the video, it's ultra sad, and it's horrible. It's horrifying. This guy's pitiful. He's an awful, pathetic person of a human being. He's awful. Like, those people went to the grocery shop that day, get something to eat for their family. Man, just old, elderly. Most of them are elderly. Like, to go there, cook you a dinner. This is Saturday. You got stuff planned. You maybe party, just getting food for your family. It's hard out here. It's hard out here right now for getting groceries. Period. These prices, inflation. Another thing LeBron ain't cried about, and people out here trying to make it, and you go in there and kill these people. Come on, bro. That's pathetic and awful, bro. That's pathetic. And Joe Biden is the president. Joe Biden is the president, and nobody's criticizing him for being the president. That's how it's not his fault. Rupert Goldberg funky ass going there. Oh, it's not his fault. Inflation, his baby formula shit is not his fault. So none of that shit was Trump's fault. So don't say that. What's the shit they talk about when they say it was both great people on both sides? That's a lie. I could debunk that shit right now. He said it was great people on both sides protesting the night before that was for the flag stand up, peacefully protesting, and it was people that wanted their habits stayed up. He didn't say nothing about those. He said I condemn the neo-Nazis and that shit was. He could say I condemn it right away. So that shit was like the worst lie ever. But they gave him all the blame for what happened and all the racial tension. But in Waukesha, the black guy that was a racist ran through and killed 6 white people, children and older people at that. Intentionally killed 6 white people at a Christmas birthday parade. Joe Biden didn't go to that. So it's a political agenda. Like, go to the black community when they heard, do that, because it gets you more political points. Don't go visit the white people that got killed by the black dude. It's bullshit. So, and then it goes, and then the guy that shoot up the subway and shoot people in the subway, injure multiple people, he was one of the most racist people ever, black guy. The Sacramento King, not Sacramento King. The Sacramento shooting was a black guy. It says gang raid, but he killed 6 people. He didn't go visit it. 6 people got gang killing. All the senseless shooting. that is bullshit. So you got 2 racist attack by black men. You got one racist attack who was horrendous. All of us, no matter what attack, how it happened, what's the attention. Shit is horrendous. Shit was horrendous and sad. And the president just go for political points and political gain, go to Buffalo. Colin Kaepernick want to get back in the NFL. He ain't saying shit because he want to get back in the NFL. These motherfucking people that I be going up and I be saying, people think, oh, you a conservative. No, nigga. Most black people are conservative. Most black people believe in not abortion. Most black people believe in Christian values. Most black people believe in family. This new wave of anti-God, anti-religion, and Marxism shit, BLM bullshit. All this shit is an attack on American thing. You can hate the Republican, you can hate Trump, you can hate all this, but don't forget one thing: you are American, and these people want to take away your American, your freedom, your American values that the founders, who was flawed. This whole country it got flaws. Shit was flawed from the start. But it's been working its way to get better and better and better. It's the greatest country in the world. Ask Brittany Grant how she feel about America. I bet she wish she was American now than Russia. Like Frederick Douglass, our great Frederick Douglass, he kept saying, "Hey, cash the checks. Y'all save this for we want equal rights." Like Martin Luther King, y'all say that. All they said, "Hey, we as people y'all say about these. We ain't get our checks cashed yet. We want to cash in on the checks just like everybody else in this country." From what y'all said, y'all say every man created equal. That's in the Constitution. Everybody created equal. That's in the Declaration of Independence. They wasn't living up to their shit during slavery. But as time got better, we fought the greatest civil war ever. A lot of great Christian white people ended that shit. One for Christian white people would still be in slavery. It probably would have been still prolonged like 100 years later if it weren't for great Christian white people. If it wasn't for Frederick Douglass, wouldn't have the one from Martin Luther King getting these civil rights passed. Everything equal. You can go eat in restaurants. You can go eat in. They're like, "Hey, yo, bro, cash the check. We the only people ain't getting the money. Cash in on what y'all saying. Y'all said this. Everybody created you. We are humans. We are people. We are men. We are women. The shit y'all saying, y'all hypocrites. So they call them on their own hypocritical shit. So the country has been getting better and better and better. And they always got their flaws. And you cannot stop one nutcase. That one nutcase, and it's like these people in the media be down for this racism shit. They be down for some shit like this, but they want shit like this to happen so they can have a political point. Like, see, white supremacy are the best. Joe Biden on white supremacy is the best. It was a lot of black killing going on, like for white people. Like they do like you. It's not what. So white supremacy is the biggest. No, nigga, it's not. It's not, nigga. Stop pausing the people's minds and stop handling this agenda. Because if white supremacy is best, nigga, you benefit from white supremacy, nigga. It's been 46 presidents, fool. One black, who I think is a communist, so he don't even count, and he's a mix. He ain't even a fully blown black guy. Y'all know, people know, real black know what I'm talking about. And then it's been 45 other presidents. They all been white. So you should have stepped down and took the nomination, and stepped down and made a black dude president. Because you ain't black. Because you benefit from the same white supremacists as America. Because it's been 46 presidents, one of them been black and 45 been white. And guess what? You white. You ain't been probably worked a job in your day. Like you've been dominant. You've been getting that money. Your son is a crackhead, and he's sitting on the board of Ukraine and make millions of dollars. And that ain't white privilege. What is, fool? That's white privilege. You the epitome of white privilege, Joe Biden. Give a damn about all this black faces of these black people you put in your cabinet and like they fit your agenda. You should have stepped down and let a black man come president because there's been 45 white president and you became the 45 white president. You should have gave up your you should have gave up your seat because you benefit from the same racism. If you wasn't white, your ass would not be president. So shut your dumb shitty ass old ass. It's a crisis right now. Baby formula, everything's going up. No baby formula for the baby. Inflation, gas prices, money. That's your problem. It's not the president's fault. Nigga, he controls a lot. He controls a lot of this shit. He control a lot of the stuff that goes on. From world leaders. Like, people say, oh, the gas price not his fault. It's a world leader. It's a thing. Like, okay, you want to say that? Why did he kill the Keystone Pipeline? American was independent when Trump was in office. The oil that would have stopped all this bleeding right now. It was on Miracle. Like, he's killed a key line pilot. So y'all idiots don't think they got something to do with the gas prices? We could have been energy independent and they had more option for oil and prices lower on American soil if he didn't kill down the Keystone Pipeline, you dumb fucks that say, oh, it's a American thing. He didn't start the war in Ukraine. You didn't think if you would have handled, like, it is his fault. Russia, that nigga Joe, Putin invaded under not Putin, but Russia, Russia specifically invaded three American presidents. Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and George Bush. You know the president he did? Who for the fool to say, oh, he's friends with Trump. He would have. Then why he invaded when Trump was in office? That's the only, out of the last four presidents, the only time he didn't invade another country was when Donald J. Trump was the president. This is facts. This is not opinion. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just giving y'all facts and honest effort. And I'm coming from the heart, from straight up real shit, real talk. Y'all just cut out the shit, this political shit. And it is what it is. If he invaded on you, that means he thought you was weak. You wasn't going to do nothing. Them sanctions you put on that shit was weak because you're still using their oil. You still need their products. A lot of their wheat come from Russia. So you still need the food. You still need the money. So the sanctions you put on them, you still going to need Russia in the beginning. And they invaded your sorry ass because you was weak. You showed weak tendencies as a leader because they watch you a debacle, leaving all your weaponry and people out there in Ukraine at our embassy out there. The U.S. embassy out there, they see how you debacle that situation. They say, this guy's weak, I'm going to attack him. They're trolling, this motherfucker crazy. He might blow, it'd be a real war with them. We don't want to fuck with him because he's crazy. That's what you need in the office sometimes. You need a crazy motherfucker like Trump. Not a soft-ass nigga like Joe Biden, man. That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. And tell me what y'all think. I think Colin is a sucker. LeBron, he's political, democratic pawn. And that's what it is for the white elites. And he's a black elite. And he keeps himself in power by being informed and in line with the white democratic elites. Period. End discussion. I'm out.